Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm sure this looks kind of weird. I've got like half of my makeup done and the other half not. Pardon my dog, who will probably be in and out of here and hopefully not barking too loud. She's been a pain in the butt today. But I wanted to try and do a tutorial on this look. I was kind of inspired, I guess, by, of course, the holidays coming up and this pair of Ardell lashes that I got. They're the double up. That this number was 203, and of course I did cut mine, but that's what they look like. They're the double up pair, so they're really thick, really wispy. Now the only bad thing is, and I had a feeling this was going to happen, is if you have glasses, these are definitely not the eyelashes for you. I also have been trying the 120s from Ardell, and I really like those, so I'll probably end up taking these off and then putting those back on. But just for the sake of the look, those are the eyelashes that I used. And of course you can see they're very long and very wispy. So definitely would be cool, you know, for someone who doesn't wear glasses. You can definitely show off these long lashes. And as far as the look that I did today, as you can see, it's kind of like just a cut crease look. If you had seen my previous video on how to create a crease, then you would know that, and just by looking at me, obviously, you can tell that I have a flat eyelid and no actual crease. So it was just a kind of cut crease that I created myself with a little pop of cranberry and then that really pretty bright sparkly silver. So I just thought it would be a really nice kind of holiday look. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop my other contact in and I'll be right back. Alright, so the first thing I had done before I even started filming, and I was gonna say pardon my hoodie sweatshirt, it's not all fancy. I know a lot of you know, makeup gurus out there like to do like at least something nice on top and then like sweatpants on the bottom, but I'm just going full out sweatpants and sweatshirt because it's chilly today, so I just like to keep it casual. Anyway, the first thing that I did before I started everything, of course, I did all my foundation, all of that first. If you want to see how I do that, I do have a video up. But I did prime my eye with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and it's just, I had depotted it into this plastic container. And then I use Urban Decay's Walk of Shame. Of course, you can do like any neutral matte color. And I just spread that kind of on the brow bone and a little bit below, so it's a little bit easier to shade or blend out like all these two colors here, okay? And this look is only using about 3 colors, 4 if you count this one. So like I said, it's relatively easy, but in my opinion, I thought it came out pretty good. So what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush. Again, I don't remember which one this is because it did rub off, but it's just a nice little kind of tapered blending brush. And the color that I'm using right now is Bitten, and this is from Makeup Geek. Of course, like I said, substitute any colors that you have that are similar. Of course, if you want to do just completely different colors, then by all means, go for it. Good to experiment, but Bitten is just a nice dark kind of cranberry color. So that's the one that I'm going to use right here to kind of start the transition color, if you will, and then start that shape of the crease. So I'm going to try and do this to where I can see in the mirror, but you can also see what I'm doing. So I kind of followed the first step as far as my video goes when I did it on how to create a crease. So I just want to shade that outline and shape that I want at the top first. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit more, deepen it up some. And as you go through these steps, you'll have to deepen colors up as you go, because definitely blending is a big key to this, but that's okay. So I just kind of want to make it a little bit extra deep right now. And I'm just bringing it down to the outer part of my eye. And again, just make sure I really blend this stuff out. Of course, it doesn't have to be, you know, too perfect because we're going to go over the black with this. Again, as you can see, most of the black shows, and then you just have that little pop of the cranberry at the top. And I really like this deep kind of cranberry burgundy color when it comes to holidays. I don't know why, it's really pretty. And then that silver glittery color, like I said, I just thought it was a good combination. So there we go. I have, like I said, that initial kind of crease started out. Now, if you guys do have an actual crease, this would probably be blended up just above the crease, so more of like your transition color. Like I said, that's usually how I start my normal crease, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. But like I said, if you have an actual crease, this will probably be a little bit above. Okay. Alright, so the next step that I'm going to do, I'm going to take just another matte black. So all these colors are matte with the exception of the silver. You definitely don't want to do like too much sparkle or anything. Like I even left the highlight a matte color just to let that silver pop. So like I said, all of these except for the silver are going to be matte. So I'm taking just a matte black. This is the black from NYX. And what I'm going to do is take this pencil brush, kind of shader brush, and I'm going to go in and draw kind of a line following the bottom of that crease that I just created, okay? And then I'm going to kind of wing it up a little bit and then connect it down. So you can see how it goes to the bottom, goes up a little bit, and then connects down to that bottom lash, okay? So I want to do this kind of light at first to make sure I'm getting it where I want it. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect right away. So we will go through and blend all of this. And it's kind of crazy with looks like this. They start out looking so weird, like, I mean, you look at it and you're like, really, is this going to turn out good? And then once you get everything together and everything blended, comes out all right. All right. So again, I'm just using that black to get the initial shape that I want, and then I'll go in that inner corner and fill out that outer kind of third, I guess, with the black. Because I definitely want that to be darker. Alright, so now first step in kind of getting this to go together is definitely going to be blending. I'm going to take my 785 from Delium, and it's just a tapered blending brush, and I'm going to start blending these two together, so that crease and then that kind of transition color that I had, and then of course the black that I just laid down. Okay, and then I'm going to go back with that other Real Techniques brush that I had, and then dip into Bitten again. And then just kind of do the same thing, lay that color down, deepen it up a little bit more, and then kind of just blend these two colors together. Because it is, like I said, kind of a cut crease, but you don't want too harsh lines. Like, you know, like I said, this kind of fades into the other color. You don't want to have it like just one solid thick black line, one solid thick maroon or cranberry line. That might look kind of weird. All right. And again, I'm going to go back in with that tapered blending brush and then just blend some of this out a little bit. So everything's nice and blended together and happy. All right. So now that we've got that down, it's starting to come together, right? All right, so the silver that I'm using is actually from the Anarchy face case from Urban Decay, and it's that last silver here. If you have the Vice 2 palette, there's also a really intense kind of like, you know, foily silver also. Like I said, just use what you have. If you want to go in and use like a silver glitter or, you know, just any other eyeshadow you've got, again, do what works for you. But this is the color that I'm going to use, and I'm just going in with the Vice 2 brush, using that flat side and picking up the silver. And then that, of course, is going to go in this empty space. And I find it was a lot easier to, like sometimes when I do looks like this, I'll lay the silver portion down first and then go in and do the darker crease color. But, oh man. But in this case, it was a little bit easier to do it the opposite way. Of course, if I had any fallout on the eyelid or anything, I can clean it up, because I definitely want that eyelid to be clean and not darkened so that silver can really pop. So I'm just going in again with a little bit more silver, and I'm going to pull it down to my inner tear duct area, and then also down here on the lower lash line. So like I said, this is going to be really intense, really dramatic. I don't know if I would actually wear this for the holidays. It might be too intense, but you know, if you're going out or anything or doing something at night, it might be nice. And then again, going in with my blending brush and just kind of blending everything together. Okay, so now that I've got that silver in, I can tell I want a little bit more of the black on the outside. So see how it's really dark on that end? It's not very filled in either. So I'm going to go back in with that kind of pencil brush and the black. And I'm also going to deepen up that original crease line too. And like I said, with this being such a intense look, it definitely is good to start out with a little bit less and add more. And I'm sure I said that when I first started, but I can't say it enough, because I think this could go really badly if you did too much at once. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize I was blocking the camera view. I'm just going in again with that blending brush and blending out all that black that I just laid down. And making sure there's nothing too harsh. Okay, so I think I did a little bit more black on this side, but it's okay. Just go in there and really try and blend it out. Okay, I'm going to go back in a little bit more with that cranberry color again, just to intensify it a little bit. So I don't know if you're like me, but I tend to do like one side way different than the other side. I don't know, for me it's hard to do both sides the same way. I don't know, I think my face is like so differently shaped on each side that's why it's hard, but I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go back in again with that silver and then just, again, reapply it in some places where it might have gotten blended out. Okay. And then just do another really light blend. Again, just using that 785 brush. And with this one, you have a little bit of fallout, but it's pretty easy to brush away. So that's the good thing. All right, so now that I've got the major part laid down, what I went ahead and did is just do kind of like a thin line for now of eyeliner. And instead of using black, I used this color called Night from BH Cosmetics, and it's just like one of their gel liners. And then a Bare Essentials, I believe this was a flat edge liner brush. I was gonna say, I believe this is an actual eyeliner brush. If not, that's what I use it for, but it is. And so what I did is just went in with that Night color. And for now, just did a thinner line of it at my lash line. And then since this is already a pretty intense look, usually I'll do a bigger kind of cat eye, but I just want to do a little bit of a flick at that outer corner. Kind of follows the edge of that black. So it'll be just a little something if it even stands out. But I really like this blue color. It's really pretty. Okay, so I've got that down, and then I just dragged what I had left on the brush down the lower lash line up until where I place that silver. So I don't want to do the whole entire thing with this color, because again, with it being like a really dark smoky eye, I just feel like if I line the whole thing, it would really close my eye off. So, you know, with this silver color and these huge eyelashes, it definitely is more of a point to keep everything open. Alright, so now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and apply these crazy eyelashes and fix my other eyebrow, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I just glued on the other eyelash. I ended up having to double the outside. If you guys watched my other video, you know I do tend to cut the ends of my eyelashes because they are way too long. But I think I cut this one too short, so I had to put the extra on the end like I normally do. I think I actually might do it on the other side too. But, alright, I'm gonna go and fill my eyebrow in. I just wanted to check back since I do this on my phone. My phone has a bad habit of, like, when I put it on pause, it's like, okay, you're not doing anything, you're not using it, so I'm just gonna turn off, and then you lose your spot and you have to record the whole thing all over again. So I don't want that to happen. So that's why I checked in. I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got my other eyebrow filled in. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this last little piece on the edge. My phone was making me nervous. I really didn't want to lose this whole entire video and have to do it again, so I apologize if it gets a little bit long. I'm almost done. Alright. So like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and add this extra piece to the outer corner. And again, you don't have to do this. Like I said, this look is pretty dramatic already. But why not? We'll go all out. Now, of course, the nice thing about this, like I said, we're pretty much almost done. The rest of the makeup is very, very minimal. Because you don't want to do, like, dramatic, huge eyes and then do, like, dramatic, you know, blush and then intense lips. You'll just look like makeup threw up on you, and that's not a good look for anybody. So of course this outer edge is gonna give me trouble curling it because I curled the rest of it first. So it's not blending in very well. So yeah, make sure if you decide to double up on the edge to do it before you curl everything. Because if you do it after, it's really hard to curl it and blend it. So I'm just gonna curl this other side. Like I said, I like these lashes. They're really dramatic, but if you wear glasses, they will not work for you. It'll just be crazy. If you want, you can put a coat of mascara on. It's up to you. I don't know why, but this one side is like way fuller looking than this other side. Can you see that? Crazy. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna try and pop my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing next. Alright, so as you can see, I already did blush on that side and pretty much my contour. So, that's kind of crazy. This crazy side actually is not interfering with my glasses at all. It's the left one that does a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. contour and blush little compact and a Sigma F40. It's a large angle contour, and I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring here. Of course, you can do this however light or dark you want. Take some down the neck too. Okay. And then the blush that I'm using today, like I said, I'm keeping the rest of this very light, is the color Memorable by Tarte, and this came in the Tarte of Giving set. So I'm just going to use a stippling brush to dab this on. And it's the perfect color because it's like a really light baby pink. Like I said, you don't want anything too drastic. That's going to compete with all the makeup you've got on your eyes. And I forgot to contour the side of my nose. On the other side, you can tell that side's all dark and that one's not. Alright, a little bit better. Okay, so let me go ahead and pop my glasses on because I think lip gloss applying without glasses can be disastrous. And I am using the color, I guess it's Row. This is also from the Tarte of Giving. It's just a really nude kind of pink color. I love their lip glosses. I've been happy with pretty much everyone in this set. All right. And there you have it. So just a really dramatic, smoky eye, a little bit of sparkle in there. Look how crazy that side looks. Oh, those eyelashes are just crazy. And that's what it looks like closed. Again, just kind of a cut crease and blending into another color. So, yeah. Hopefully that gives you some ideas for holiday makeup or you know, any ideas for even New Year's. You can do kind of the same, you know, technique and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed. It's only like my second tutorial, so I hope it wasn't too hard to follow or anything like that. If you guys have any questions, of course, leave me any comments, suggestions, feedback. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I don't have too many viewers, but the ones that I do have, I am, you know, very thankful for. This is just kind of something that I started out doing and enjoy. So I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. I don't know if I'm going to be able to post another video, you know, between now and then or at the end of the week. But yeah, if I don't, I hope you guys have a great holiday and take care, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.